These were the biggest moments of Download Festival 2023. As the legendary rock and metal event celebrates its 20th anniversary, let's look back at some of the highlights from the 4-day weekend at Donington. First up, Bring Me the Horizon brought fire, dancers, and a full futuristic storyline to their incredible headline performance on the Friday night, opening with recent single Amen in a set that included classics like House of Wolves, Throne, and Can You Feel My Heart. Plus, they had a few special guests along the way, with Nova Twins hopping on stage for their collab One by One. Amy and Georgia told us backstage why that moment was so special for them.
I think looking out at like a headline set from the stage is going to be like, I feel like we need to take it in.
Yeah.
Take it. It always goes in a flash, so you've got to remember to take it in.
It's nice it's happening like this as well, because I remember when the collab was coming out and we were chatting, it's like Ollie reached out to you, he was clearly loving what you guys were doing, and it's nice to see that, like how much he's kind of supported you guys as well, and the band as well, obviously, but like going out on the tour and all that kind of thing, being there for a moment like this, one of the biggest in their career, that's really kind of special, I think, right?
No, it's amazing, and it's just a testament to like how the rock community like are with each other.
Yeah.
Like it's quite a close family and it's such a small circle.
Right.
Yeah, very big, but it feels small because everyone's so just
it's
like
small.
friendly.
Even in like, we played festivals in America
and everyone didn't
you'll
know
see
each
people
other.
here, it's like,
Yeah.
oh hi, we're like, oh my god,
Amazing.
friends. It's great.
Evanescence's Amy Lee also joined Bring Me for a rendition of Nihilist Blues and her own collab with the band, One Day the Only Butterflies Left Will Be in Your Chest As You March Towards Death, which she told us about working on when we caught up with her last year.
We were fans of theirs. Actually, my drummer's the one who turned me on to them in the first place a couple years ago. And they just reached out, and it was totally a bad moment. I was busy, and I was working on my own stuff, and I was like, I don't have time to do anything right now, but I'll check it out. And then I listened to the song they had going, and I was just like, I have to drop everything this week and just do this. Damn it! So I just kind of like skipped out on what I was doing and focused on that beautiful, beautiful song. And it was this fun project where, you know, the time difference, like I'd work on it and get into my zone at night and have an idea and demo out my part and do whatever I was going to do, and then send it to Ollie, and I'd wake up in the morning and I'd have his response and his going back on his side of it.
Evanescence, of course, also played their own hits-heavy set on the Opus stage to a huge crowd, marking a particularly special moment for Download's 20th anniversary, as the band were also on the lineup for the first ever festival back in 2003. Metallica, of course, were also present at that first event, playing a secret mid-afternoon set, and they made history in 2023, becoming the first band to play 2 headline sets across the weekend as part of their M72 tour, complete with the up-close snake-bit area for fans and towering video screens to show off all of the action. And speaking of returns, Slipknot closed out the weekend with a headline set on Sunday night, with Clown rejoining them on stage following a brief period of absence. The set included the tour debut of Left Behind and a huge encore of Duality, Custer, and Spit It Out. We also saw a Download reunion for the Blackout, who returned to the stage this week with a Welsh warm-up show, followed by their slot in the Avalanche tent. Sean Smith told us all about it.
What a week for me. The Blackout is back. And yeah,
that's a nice sentence to say.
It is. Well, the funny thing is, like, I've been doing another band called Raiders while the Blackout's been down. And yeah, yesterday on stage I was like, thank you very much, we've been the Blackout. I wasn't quite sure who we've been.
Old habits die hard.
Yeah.
There you go. Ice Nine Kills brought their horror-themed madness to the Apex stage, with Spencer Charnas appearing in a variety of outfits and guises, and even killing off the festival's mascot, the Download Dog.
So energetic.
Yeah.
Kids were going ham from the beginning of the set all the way through the end.
Yeah.
Killed a lot of people on stage, including the Download Dog.
Yeah,
which sounds like a yoga move, downward dog, downward dog. But you know what? He put up a good fight, but he died at the end of the day. And every dog has its day.
Every dog has its day. We all learned a little something up there today,
Oh, yeah.
I feel. We all learned a little something. Elsewhere, Architects returned to Download after 10 years away, opening with Nihilist and closing with a colossal rendition of Animals, prompting a mass chant-along from the Apex stage crowd. Viva 333 showed off their new lineup with a Saturday lunchtime set, waking up the crowd with their energy, and Jason, Ever the Showman, completed their show from a great height overlooking the massive audience. And Motionless in White played to what Chris described as probably their biggest ever crowd, the perfect way to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of their brilliant latest album, Scoring the End of the World.
I think it's awesome because it's our first time since 2017. I know we were supposed to do 2020, that went down, and it was sort of a different situation in 21, 22. So here we are, and it's very exciting to be here, especially for the 20-year anniversary.
Yeah.
And more importantly than anything, we're playing with Metallica today.
Oh,
so, yeah.
It's a big day. There were also some strong download debuts from the likes of Polaris, who played some cuts from their upcoming new album Fatalism. And Wolfgang Van Halen arrived at Donington delighted to be performing in a place so embedded within his own family history.
What a first year to play Download, for sure.
Wow.
This is very exciting. Never been here before, ever. I've just waited to play Download my whole life before it was Download. When my dad, with Monsters of Rock, and my dad telling me about Donington. So it's been a long time coming. I'm super excited and honored to be playing on the main stage. It's crazy. So yeah, very, very, very excited.
As the weekend drew to a close, Ghost brought their theatrics to a headline set on the Opus stage. In fact, their presence was felt throughout the weekend as they arrived on site with their own confession booth, not to mention these rather fetching-looking masks that were dotted around the crowd. Finally, we must mention the mighty Parkway Drive, always an explosive live act, and their Sunday night set did not disappoint, with frontman Winston McCall even performing at one point in the very center of one of the many circle pits that emerged in front of the Apex stage. Download Festival will return next June 14th to 16th with some early bird tickets available right now, and you can watch all of our full backstage interviews from the weekend right now on the Rock Sound YouTube channel. In the meantime, I've been James Wilson Taylor, and this has been your Rock Sound News Update.